Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say your labor is not in vain. Your labor is not in vain, okay? Hang on in there. Everything that you are doing will be accounted for. God is taking note of everything. His angels is taking note of everything. You know they be doing his work, okay? He be putting them to work, okay? They doing work for the kingdom. And there's some angels that have their eyes on you because you have been loyal to the soil, okay? You've been putting in the work. You've been putting on the time. And now they're ready to go introduce God to you. Like, hey God, let me show you about this one person that we've been watching, and their heart is in the right place. They're very forgiving. They're following a goal. They have a mission here. God, let me tell you about this person. Okay. So now God is looking at you. Now God has recognized you, and now your blessings are about to come in. Your labor is not in vain, okay? You've been working, ain't you? Da, 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 da. You just want to somebody before you say you need somebody. So you just want to be somebody before you say you need somebody. Wow, okay? And you've been working a lot. It's almost to the point where sometimes you feel like your work is in vain. You feel like, no one is noticing. You feel like you will never get that breakout, that breakthrough. You feel like, people are just not even noticing the hard work that you're doing, okay? You're just unrecognized, maybe in your work life, maybe with your family, friends, whatever this is for you, okay? And take this message, if it resonates for you, leave what's for you, okay? Leave with what's for you. Okay, that means only take what is for you. Don't try to take nothing else that ain't for you. Don't be leaving with stuff that ain't yours, that don't belong to you. It's like coat check. Don't leave with the wrong coat. Make sure it's your coat. All right. So yeah, your work is not in vain. Oh, your labor. Oh, your labor. Oh, your labor is not in vain. Oh, hang on in there. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. You gotta hang on in there. Your labor. Oh, your labor. Oh, your labor is not in vain. Hang on in there. You got to hang on in there. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Oh, your labor. Okay, so somebody has been feeling like they labor is in vain. They've been feeling like, people are not recognizing the hard work, or not even like you want people to really recognize. I think it's more so you want to receive your accomplishments, okay? You want to be making a certain amount of money. Maybe you feel like you're not even making the amount that you should be making. Maybe you feel like you're still trying to make ends meet. Maybe you feel like, you keep going through job after job because you're trying to find a better job. Okay. And somebody commented like, y'all always want somebody to just quit their jobs, and no, we want people to be happy. We want you to quit somewhere that is not treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated. That gave me somebody that never left a job and upgraded before, someone that probably don't have no self-worth, because any human being that have self-worth know that there's nothing wrong with working a job. You just need to make sure that the environment is right, the boss is right, everything is safe for you to be there, okay? And if it's not, you can leave that job and apply for another job that's probably in the same field, but it's just new managers, new workers, new coworkers. People are so conditioned to think that you have to stay in something when you don't. Like, you really fucking don't. I don't care if you're working at McDonald's. If you're working at McDonald's on 5th Street, and these people treating you like Dookie on 5th Street, and you still want to work at McDonald's, go work at McDonald's on Samuel Avenue. Nobody's saying to just quit what you want to do or nothing like that. No, just quit working around people that don't appreciate you. Quit working around people that don't pay you what you need. Quit working around people that treat you like a fucking slave. That's always been the message. The message is not to just not work, because the Bible said if a man don't work, he don't eat. So I'm never telling somebody to just not fucking work. Never. I work. I've been working since legit. Okay, 2 jobs overnight, doing what I got to do to pay my bills, to take care of myself. So I would never encourage somebody to just not work a job. Bitch, you need money coming in some way, somehow. Some way, somehow. Okay, I gotta make this journey somehow. I don't even know if that's the words, but you gotta make the journey, so you gotta have some money. So I'm never encouraging someone to not work a fucking job. What I'm encouraging you to do is make sure that the job that you're working at don't always feel like a job, because it's something that you love, it's something that you're getting paid for, it's something that you enjoy doing, and you won't dread going to that establishment every day. Period. Just had to throw that disclaimer in there. So you could be someone, you're like, I've been working, and you feel like you're not able to really see the fruits from your labor, and God is saying your labor is not in vain. Okay, you're about to get the blessing of your life. You're about to get a miracle fall down from heaven, just to show you that your labor is not in vain. Okay, God is preparing things right now. God is putting things set in stone right now so that you can go into this opportunity. Okay, because this is what God does. God brings the opportunities down, and he wants us in alignment, or puts us in alignment, so that we're able to achieve them, so that while we're moving down our journey, we meet this person that we were meant to meet, and then we meet this person that we're meant to meet, and these people will have different opportunities and things that is for us that will help us on our journey. Okay, so that's why God says to keep moving forward. If you quit your job and leave and say fuck everything, how are you going to get the blessings that God has for you? I would never tell nobody to just quit their job. It don't work like that, because you're going to work this job. If you don't like this job, you quit this job, but then you go to a new job. But that is the opportunity that God is bringing in. You always wait for a new opportunity. You always analyze correctly before you just start doing things. You get me? All right. So some of you are walking into a big blessing right now. Okay. God already have a blessing on your timeline that is already set in stone. And he's like, as soon as she does this, or as soon as she goes towards this, or she does this, she's going to fall right into this blessing, or he is going to fall right into this blessing. There's a blessing that is literally waiting for you to fall right through into it. Okay. So God is just saying, continue, be steadfast, unmovable, and always surrounded in the word of the Lord, or surrounded in the Lord. I don't know the words, y'all. I think that's the word. Be steadfast, unmovable, always. Is it surrounding in the works of the Lord? Oh, hang on in there. Hang on in there. You could tell I grew up in a church where we always sung. They made up songs. I don't even know if these are like real gospel songs, or these are just songs that people in my church wrote. So, but yeah, I'm a church girl for the rest of my life. Okay, I'm always gonna bust out with a song. Okay, period. So, some of y'all need to bust out with some songs, because your labor is not in vain, and you got some blessings, literally blessings coming your way, like literally. Like, you have no idea. You know how people do that prank? Oh my God, some people is not gonna get this at all, but I'm gonna still say it for some of you that do. You know how it's a couple that it's this couple. They definitely, I feel like they're Caucasian. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, and they be playing this game with each other where they be like shooting the Nerf gun, and it pops the balloon, and then all like the paint or whatever, the milk that they be having in the balloon, it splashes onto them. But you know how like sometimes the wife, or because the wife be pranking the man be pranking the wife. Okay, husband and wife things. I love that for them. And so say like the wife, she's headed somewhere, and she don't see the big balloon that the husband that put there, right? She don't see the balloon that he put there. But she's walking. She's headed on her journey, and then boom, she gets to the spot where the balloon is now triggered to open, or the blessing is now triggered to fall down on them, and boom, all the milk or the paint falls on her. So it's something like that, okay? I don't want you to think that the milk or the paint is bad, because this is the blessing in your life, okay? So you're walking into a direction, and you don't see this at all. You don't see the balloon at the top that's filled with blessings and miracles, or this job opportunity, or this pay increase. You don't see it, but it's like you're gonna keep walking forward, like you're minding your business. So the wife, she just be like minding her business. She walking through the house. Maybe she about to go to the kitchen to cook something, or she's getting ready for work, something like that. Like, you're minding your business, doing your day-to-day. This is why you have to continue to do your day-to-day. Mind your business, continue on your path, because as you're walking on your path, something is going to just fall right over you. But in this case, it's going to be a blessing, okay, that's going to fall right over you. It might show up in a way that you don't think that it's a blessing in the beginning. You might look at this like, oh, it surprised me. Like, where this come from? This might hit you off guard, but later you're gonna recognize or realize that this is actually a blessing. Okay, so that's the kind of image that I have for y'all as you walking through, headed towards something. Or if we talk about the Parent Trap, right? Remember in the Parent Trap when she was trying to get back at her twin that she didn't know was her twin, and they had did the cabin all dirty like that to try to set her up. The whole time, the people, the people from the company, they actually were doing like random inspections, remember? And then she tried to say that the shorty was sick, so she couldn't come inside. She was like, well, we really need to go inside if she's sick. But they had all these booby traps set. And then remember the last booby trap that was on top of the house in front of the door with the big balloon, and then it all fell on her. It's something like that. It's like you're about to fall right into something that you never even expected, or you just had no idea that it was coming, okay? I don't really want to say that you never expected, because you're someone that you've been feeling like your labor is in vain, because you've been expecting some good news for a while. You've been expecting to get blessed for a while. You've been expecting this, but it just haven't been working. So I guess when this does hit you, it is going to be a little bit off guard. So maybe that's why it's going to like hit you off guard. It's something that you're not going to expect, or it's going to exceed your expectations. Okay, it's going to be way bigger than you imagine. All right, this blessing is going to be way bigger than you imagine. Okay, so someone is walking into a big blessing that they have no idea that is coming their way. Okay, God is doing this very precisely. Okay, you know how people putting in that work for those balloons and stuff like that's a lot of work. You got to really, think about it. Think about the positioning, how you want to position it. You got to think about how you're going to even have the balloon pop. Some people got it where you move a certain way, or you move something and it pops it, or some people got where you're going to shoot the Nerf gun and you pop it. So it's very particular how this is going to be made. Okay, so God is really taking his time with how he's going to bless you, because you're someone that been feeling like your labor is in vain, and God really wants to spoil you and let you know that no, you're not working hard for no reason. You just wasn't around the right people for me to bless you, or you just wasn't in the right job for me to bless you, because I couldn't bless the people that you was working with because they wasn't of God. He's like, I'll need you to move to a different work establishment, and now I'm able to bless you because these people are deserving of blessings as well. Sometimes God will withhold things, or we will withhold things ourselves by being disobedient, staying at these jobs, staying around these family members, staying around these friends, or people that's just God has been trying to lead us away from. And then we get upset when we're not being blessed how we once was, or we're not, we feel like God is not listening, or he can't hear us. And it's like you have someone around you that is blocking your connection to the Most High God. Oh my God, what's that movie where it was like every time that man came around her, there was no service? Y'all know what movie I'm talking about? It's like every time it was a black man and he came around her, and it was like, it was no service. Okay, so it's like you had people around you that literally when they came around you, they was blocking your service to God. Like you could not hear God. You could not be led by God. You could not really listen to your intuition because of the people that was around you. And as soon as you got rid of these people, you realize that these were the people that would even block you. Sometimes we don't realize these things, and you finally realize something and you change something up here. And now God is so excited because he's able to bless you. God don't want us to not be blessed. Like, come on now. God don't like us crying out to him about stuff every freaking second, right? He want us to be confident. He want us to have faith and know that he's already blessing us, okay? So when we recognize who is the blocker in our life, he's excited because he's like, okay, now the blessings can just rain down on them, and they don't got to keep crying out like the children of Israel when I led them to the Red Sea. God is like, oh, stop crying, stop crying, stop crying. He don't want his children just crying out for us, crying out for him. He want us to be able to move on in life and always include him in it and pray to him and worship and thank him, but not crying and whining about, God, why this? Why this? Is it happen? He don't want that. He don't like that. That's why he told Moses, why are you crying out to me? Use the rod that I have given thee. God is like, I gave you everything. I'm giving you all the tools that you need. He don't want us crying out when he's giving us the tools. You get what I'm saying? So he's happy that some of you are about to stop crying. Clock that, baby. I just heard that God is happy that some of you are about to stop crying and you're about to actually see what he's been doing, what he's been working on in your life. Okay. And some of you are about to just notice who's been the blockage in your life. And as soon as you get away from this energy or this person, this place, environment, whatever it is, you're going to see how God is going to be able to really move into your life because these people or these energies is not around anymore. All right. So he can still bless you with these energies around, but he don't want people to sabotage it. It's stupid. It's like It's like, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up where my dad used to give us money and my mom was so mean and ruthless and so greedy. She would take every dollar that we had. So it becomes a point where your dad is like, don't even tell her that I gave you $20. Keep that $20. It's like to a point where you start being smart and be like, I'm not even gonna tell somebody this because I know how they is. They just gonna take it, and there's no reason for them to be taking it. She was just mean as fuck. I've heard of stories where they're like, you not with the dad and the dad is trying to give your kids money. So you like, don't bring that money into my house. You spend it outside. Go spend it at school. Spend it with your friends. My mom, she was different. She was just like, give me everything. Give me everything. Give me everything. Like just mean and greedy as fuck. All right. So God is like, why would I have blessed you with this if your mom was just going to take it all, or your dad was just going to take it all, or your sister was just going to take it all, or that person that you was in a relationship or a marriage with was just going to take it from you. So, it's like God needed to play a little smarter to even bless you, because this is someone that wanted to sabotage and block everything that was coming your way. So things needed to be done in a more intricate way, because if not, people would have taken this from you. Okay. So now God is saying that I want you to know that your labor has not been in vain, and he knows everything. He knows your heart. He knows what you've been doing. He's been knowing for a while now, but he just wasn't able to really give you the things that he wanted to give you because you had a lot of snatch blockers in your energy. But now that you have ascended and you cleared the path, right? And you have recognized these people, places, things, energies, now the blessings are about to pour down on you so much, it's going to hit you off guard. Okay? Almost like you got shot with a paintball. It's going to be like, ooh. Oh, snap. It's going to be very, very unexpected. Okay, so this message is going to be called Unexpected Blessings Coming Your Way. Period. Love y'all. Catch y'all in my next video. Bye.